Hello. How are you doing? Hold on, you have no music? Neither do I. One sec. How is that? I could go a little bit louder. Okay. Alright. And then my island count's all messed up. Oh shoot, it just opened up the other OBS. So I need to fix that real quick. But it's Wednesday, you know? Normal Wednesday stuff. We're at 2600. Does that not work? No. I don't know what I changed. But I changed something. Was it this? No. No. We'll figure it out. Something doesn't work. Alright. We get chat. Hi chat. Everything was going great. Setting up my computer on time. And then, my microphone wouldn't screw in to the arm for some reason. I don't know. It took me like a whole minute of like just trying to get the screws to line up. It was great. AKA, it was not great. Alright, we got 20 tickets, that's fine. I don't need to grab any more. I'll restock on the way back. But ignore my messy island and let's go. Let's do it. Let's find 2 more villagers today that we need. We need Freckles and Stinky. Game, that's all I ask. Just Freckles and Stinky, please. Please. We're not at 2716 and the... Oh, we're totally getting to... No, we're not. We're not getting to 2716 today because I only have 2.5 hours. I don't have 3 hours. So we're not even gonna hit 2716. That's for tomorrow. We'll just miss it today. We might get to 2700, maybe. Or, how about this? We find Freckles and Stinky, like, well before 2716. How about that? That's a possibility. I hate this song. It was good for like 2 minutes. Not even. There we go, that's better. Well, first one's Phil, so that's not a good sign. Also, I definitely forgot to grab water, so we're gonna have to take a brewster break at some point in the next, like, I don't know, hour or so. Watch me get Rosie first try. If only. If only. Black Cat, thank you for the 199. Hey Cora, good luck. Excuse me, good luck on the Rosie hunt. Thank you. Thank you. Phil's cute. I had him for a little bit on my island. Never got his photo though, so I have to get him back at some point. Thanks again, Black Cat. Can you believe October starts on Friday? No. Not only do I not believe it, I refuse, which is not gonna happen. It's gonna turn to September 31st. Around 100 tickets, that's what I was thinking too. AL. Could have been Freckles. But it wasn't. That is true, HSM Fangirl. You make a good point. October is direct time, so I guess it's not all bad. and it's like cool weather and stuff. But the fact that it's almost 2022 already is just mind-blowing. It maybe feels like April of 2020. I swear. What happened? Wrong button. Are you going into the kitchen by any chance?
Good.
You got me water.
Yeah.
Thanks. Cora, that was a face cam button. Joke's on you. Don't got no face cam to push a button on. I'm not on a laptop, so it's not like I have a camera built in. I do not have a webcam. So. Impossible to scare me like that. Thank you. Ladder Island! Feet. This is a mouse, this is Dora. Oh, JK, it's Brie. I knew the shirt was wrong. I saw white mouse and I was just so confident. Right, Panda? I can't believe ACNH came out almost 2 years ago. We're at like 2.5 years. I mean, 1.5 years, JK. I can do math. Love the Brewster outfit. Thanks, Peppy. I read that as do you like poop, not K-pop. I do not like poop. I like to poop. Makes me feel better. I haven't really listened to K-pop. Your birthday was in June, you blinked in and it's October? Basically. That's basically what happened. Ow. Boomer! Logs flow. You posted that before I even showed Boomer on screen because of delay. Why are we logging flow? Y'all jerks. You jerks. Data egg, more like roll egg. Oh, good Pine Life. Glad I could help. Hey, George. Thank you for the 15 months. I hope everyone is having a lovely day today. I hope you're having a lovely day today. Or night. Should you be in bed? Isn't it time you go to bed? Something. 9. You asked, who was that? Was that Flo? It matters, alright? It still counts. My birthday's in 6 days, can you make me a donut? You know, I'm not good with donuts. I never practiced with yeast. I could make you a cookie. Goodbye, Cranston. I didn't get a name right? Whose name didn't I get right? What? I am a perfect cook. I cook for Drew every single day. I even made cookies last night. Still logged it as Dora or Brie or whoever. Oh, it was Brie. I gotcha. He's obligated to like my food, you're married. Okay. I mean, true but false. He likes my food because it's good. Because if I handed him fish, he would throw up. Mira. We have seen Tangy. Yep, the only two that we have not seen, besides the 4 in the queue, are Freckles and Stinky. So that's essentially who we're kind of looking for here. Hey, Flurry! Went to McDonald's today after like months, and they have all these baked goods now. McCafe stuff. Do you like my cookies crunchy or soft? Crunchy on the outside, soft on the inside. So I like a nice, like, crunch, but then and also, like, I like a soft cookie, if you get my drift. Yeah, I don't like hard cookies. They're messy. They don't taste as good for some reason. I feel like you need the cookie to kind of, like, melt in your mouth a little bit. Like, Chips Ahoy cookies, they just don't do it. 104 likes. I mean, if the perfect cookie doesn't make you like a stream, what will? Astrid. We're looking for Freckles and Stinky, assuming that Rosie's in the queue. Lolly number's 2716. I have not had blue Takis. I think I've only ever had like one Taki in my entire life. Ooh, Chips Ahoy dunked in coffee? Okay, alright. Alright, Jen, I see you. Cat! Becca, did you pick a time today? We're only going till 7 because I got Squid Game after, but not the... I can't even say Squid Game anymore. People think I'm thinking of the Korean horror show on Netflix. I got Splatoon after. Freaking Korea. Why are you taking that away from me? I can't say Squid Game anymore. What do you do once you find Freckles and Stinky? Will you assume Rosie's in the queue? Yes. If I find both of them, then it's like 100% Rosie's in the queue. But I'll take whoever the last new villager we find. By Chester. So either Stinky or Freckles. And then if Rosie just magically decides to show up because one of them is in the queue instead of Rosie, then so be it. Hello, Solarina. Started playing Animal Crossing New Horizons because of me. Oh, thank you. I'm so glad I could introduce you to it. Glad you're having a good time. Is that what Squid Game is? I keep thinking people are talking about Splatoon, not knowing the name of the game. That's what we used to call Splatoon. We used to just jokingly say Squid Game. I think it's less syllables. Good game. Splatoon 2. Technically, if you add the 2, it's less. But yeah, it's a show. Like a Korean horror show, I think. I haven't seen it. Just like heard what it was about. And that's literally the sentence I just told you is what I've heard that it's about. But I hear it's good, so I don't know. Maybe one day. Finding Freckles, making it a cat-only hunt? It would make it a not cat hunt. $5.17? Alright, sounds good, Becca, sounds good. Elvis. How long have I been playing Animal Crossing? Like New Horizons since launch day? Animal Crossing in general since I was like 10 probably? I'd have to go back and like see if we have a recording of the Christmas that I got Animal Crossing and see exactly what year it was. But 10 years old sounds about right. "19 years ago. Holy guacamole. Nice, colorful. So like 47 years ago or something. Darce man, just because you're literally 3 years old, alright? You don't like Stinky? That's fair. You don't have to like everyone. Spike. I'm not. I know. Just kidding, Tarzapan. Squid Game isn't even creepy on Netflix. Have no judgment of it. Have not seen it. Oh god, angrily at you. Oh, thanks, Color. The Color and Claws, not colorful. There's a lot of similar names in chat. Hey Vera, been lurking trying to get some work done. Splatoon is the superior Squid Game, see? My least favorite villager is Bubbles. We have seen Kit Kat. We've seen everyone except Matilda, Vladimir, Huck, Rosie, Freckles, and Stinky. And 2 of those, we can only find 2 of those, so. Not you, colorful, go away. I hate that Bubbles has such a cute name. She really stole the show from the Powerpuff Girl. Powerpuff Girl much better. Renee, the Rhino. Hey, am I on the route? Okay, I'm on the right ticket. I thought I saw an 8 and I was like, what? Why did we go 2 tickets? How many do you have left to find in the lolly hunt? At this point, we had 3. So we're finally in line with the lolly hunt, but yeah, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. We ended the lolly hunt with 1 more to find. Lolly was the second to last villager we needed to find. So 2 more that we have to actually find. The other 4 we cannot find because they're in the queue. Is it sad to know I associate Bubbles with AC and not Powerpuff Girls? It was also my favorite one. Wow, you're welcome. That's just another reason to blame Bubbles for being a horrible NPC. This conversation's getting horrible. Lolly ended at 2716. Puck. I have Bubbles because a new leaf. She took Zucker's saying. Aw, that's cute. Hello, attractive middle-aged dad. You did not miss anything. No cats, no new villagers, just 12 tickets. 12 tickets of shame and upsetting frustration. If she's in your queue, can't you tell if you scan her card? No. They took that out. So that you could actually, like, call in the villagers that you buy. By Patty. That would have been nice to know. Kind of, like, I see why they took it out, but it would have been nice to keep in. So that way I know who's in my queue. But, I don't know. I don't know if they really saw villager hunting getting to the point that it's at. Maybe they did. I don't know. Anything that has anything remotely to do with gambling is gonna be a hit, unfortunately. I have like 60, maybe, amiibos. I don't know, I have to recount them. Mark off the ones I have. But I do have Rosie, that one I know. Why do I want Rosie? She's cute. 2 more villagers. 2 more villagers left to find. We could literally do it any minute. It could happen at any second, but it never does. And we get Claude, the bunny, instead. Rude. I don't think they're gonna introduce new villagers to the update. I feel like if anything, if they're gonna add new villagers, they're gonna be crossover villagers. And if they're gonna give them amiibos, they're gonna be their own pack, like the Sanrio collection. Or other Nintendo characters that we already have amiibos for that they don't need cards for, like the Zelda crossover characters and the Splatoon ones from New Leaf. I think the new pack's just gonna consist of the new special characters and like the 8 villagers that we already don't have amiibo cards for. But maybe, I could be wrong. That would be cool. They could also just add in previous villagers. That, I think if they're gonna do anything and add like new villagers, they're gonna do that instead. They're gonna bring back the old characters. Goodbye, Clay. But there's like 50 of them, I think. About. That's a lot. 50 is a lot to throw into oh, maybe not. Maybe not. There's like... What do we have? We have 312, I think, from New Leaf. So each pack has a little over, or a little under 100. Crossover from Korean Squid Game. Now I gotta do the math. What's 312 divided by 4? Not including special characters anyway, but... because I don't feel like counting those. Okay, so maybe 50's not, because that's 78. Maybe 50's not such a crazy number to put with the series. I don't know. I don't know, we'll see. Can you yell at Peanut to give me her dang photo already? I've had her forever and she just will not give me her photo. That's upsetting. Playing hard to get. I see her. Guys, it's Freckles! What? I had no idea who it was. It took me a second. Okay, alright. All we got is Stinky. I'm sorry, I scared you. Yo! One left. One left. Okay, it could literally happen at any ticket. Any ticket. We could be done with this freaking hunt. Any ticket now. Come on, Stinky. Come on. Oh, you're gonna be one of the sweetest cats ever. Come on. Can we do this before the Lolly hunt? Can, like, Lolly still be champion? We're 100 tickets away officially. Come on, Stinky. Come on. Come on. You can do it. Come on. Come on, Stinky. That was a satisfying reaction. Glad I'm not working today. Petition to rebrand to the Stinky Hunt. Oh, by the way, I don't know how many of you actually go back and watch the previous streams from these hunts, but the one where I did the direct reaction, for like 20 seconds during the direct when Nintendo was showing off indie games, they used copyrighted music and like kind of over it to just do a little montage, and that part got copyright claimed. So I used YouTube's beta. They have like a way where you can just mute those 20 seconds and then your stream's monetizable again. I think this was Peck, by the way. Did he have eyeballs? I think that, yeah, it's Peck. Which I should have done in hindsight. But I did the we'll remove the music but leave everything else feature. And I was like, you know what? Just gonna try it. Worst case, it like doesn't work, right? And it just like leaves the music in or it mutes the whole thing. Not a big deal. Well, it was a big deal. And about 23 minutes in, it was just a still screen for the rest of the 3.5 hours. So sorry about that. That's YouTube's fault. But I feel like also my fault for trying something new. And not using the Twitch gaming like stream of Nintendo Direct. That I should have done. Flame season. I still have the stream on my computer. I happened to download it, thankfully, because I wasn't sure what I wanted to do with the Direct stuff, so I just downloaded the whole 4-hour stream. But like, do I sit here and upload a 4-hour stream? Like, I already have the part that people go to watch. I feel like people don't really care too much about, well, maybe some of you do, but the majority of people only care about my reaction to that. They don't care about my reaction to anything else. That was Mott, by the way. And it's not gonna have chat with it, which is like half the fun too. Especially with a direct reaction thing. Super unfortunate, but I've learned to just stream the Twitch gaming channel instead of YouTube. Nintendo's usually pretty good with not using copyrighted music though, but This is not more than the lolly hunt, not yet. We do not know the exact date of the next Direct, we just know October. We'll probably, like every Nintendo Direct, find out 2 days before the Direct when it is. No, this is Monty. Deli's brown. Depending on who it is, I would watch the whole reaction. That's fair. I kind of like skip through and certain people's reactions just to like either see the specific game or see like a game that I like. I'm like, what does this person think of this game? No, they didn't say late October, but they did say October, so it could be whenever. Also, the Smash thing is in like a week now, right? October 5th? It's gonna be after that. They're not gonna do it before Smash. And I think they're gonna give us a little bit of a breather between Smash and Animal Crossing Directs. And not only us, but their editors too. Yeah, it's literally 7 days away, 6 days away. Next Tuesday. The bot does count the queue. So we technically have 5 left to find, but we can only find 1. And we looking for that stinky cat, man. Oh, I thought that was gonna be him. That was gonna be great. Goodbye, Rodney. Once I used 10 tickets and got Hopkins twice. That's so obnoxious. Oh, welcome back, Bugged. Happy you picked it up again. Perfect time. Froggy chair. So everyone's gonna move on from when is Brewster gonna get added to the game to like back to Froggy chair again. It's gonna happen. I don't know if Froggy chair is ever gonna get added, but that's where all the hype's gonna go. Just gonna slowly like trickle to a chair. Oh shoot, I'm out of tickets. Oh, it's on Chris Pratt as Mario. We'll see. We'll see. Why did they remove Froggy Chair in the first place? I believe it was part of a furniture series, and furniture series aren't really in this game too much, with the exception of like a couple. Like the rattan furniture. And what, like the antique furniture? Nothing's really a part of a series like it used to be, so they kind of just reworked all the furniture and people got attached to Froggy Chair because of the meme. I don't know. In Chris Pratt voice, let's go. I'm sure it'll be good. He's funny. I just use Charles Martinet. I don't know. The voice of Mario is literally right there. He's in the freaking movie. Just make him Mario. But I get it. He's a celebrity. He's funny. He's got the name. He's got the face. Charles Martinet is a nobody, even though he's not a nobody, because everyone in the world has probably heard his voice. You just searched up Stinky and he's cute. He is cute. He's better than like the 4 that this last villager could have possibly been. Some people pointed that voicing snippets in a movie or in a video game is entirely different than acting in an entire movie. 100%. But he's still in the movie. He still has parts. Which is just funny. Like, I understand the acting's way different, for sure. But he's still acting in the movie. Probably as Wario and Waluigi or something. Bye, Rodeo. That's true. Yeah, it may just be a handful of lines, but still. I don't know. Would have much rather regular Mario voice. But then it just would have been like the Charles Martinet show where he just does every voice that he does anyway. Cora's gonna have Diaper Duck and Undie Kitty. Wait, I've never looked at his butt. Does he have a diaper on too? He don't got no undie pants. Oh, on his head. Okay, yeah. I understood after. I was like staring and like, oh my god, it is underwear. This isn't a wrestling mask, this is underwear. Why have I been so blind? Is this why his name is Stinky? I literally thought it was just a wrestling mask this whole time. So do I just like stop the hunt now and just pretend that like we just didn't find Rosie and I didn't agree to take Stinky, or I'm just kidding. I'm so sorry for breaking it to you. Goodbye, Hippo. You've played yourself. I guess I really wish I found Freckles later. Well, if I'm gonna have Diaper Duck, I might as well have Under Kitty. If it makes you feel better, it's only like 10 minutes until you can time me out. True. Yeah, maybe I'll try to take that satisfaction today. I'll probably forget though. How long has this taken? This is stream number 23, I think. And most of the streams have been about 3 hours. 24. This is stream number 24. Boyd. Hello, Maya. This is not longer than the lolly hunt. We're taking the last new villager that we find, which should be Stinky if we did our data correctly. And if we know how the move-in queue works. Which so far it's been correct. Lolly numbers are 2716. So we're still like 100 tickets away from that. We did find Freckles, Riss! Yeah! Freckles, Freckles. Hey, Sadie. Still no Rosie, no. Now we're just hoping for Stinky. I'm gonna have to turn this music up, the song is really low. Rasher. Watch us start blasting at the beat drop. Okay, it's a little loud now. Is Rosie super rare? Every specific cat that you look for is super rare. So whether you're looking for Rosie or Mary or Lolly or whoever, whatever cat you're looking for is the rarest spawn. But not all cats. If you're trying to find a cat, you'll have an equal chance, but trying to find a specific cat is where you kind of screw yourself over. If Rosie shows up now, I quit. Yeah. That means the queue is kind of not in our favor at all. So close, yet so far. Pretty much. Ladder Island! Ladder Island. Ladder Island. Feet. Ladder Island. Feet. Keaton. Goodbye. Back Keaton. The queue hasn't been in your favor since the Ursula incident. I thought I had that thing down pat. I was like, I know who's in my queue. We're totally good. And no. Hi, Ursula. How was your day? Mira really messed up a lot of stuff. That's why I had to kick her out before her birthday. If Rosie shows up when that means Stinky's in your queue. Yes. But he shouldn't be because we found him during the lolly hunt. So we should be able to find him. It's so fitting that we're ending on a cat. Like, of course we are. Of course a cat is the last thing to find. If you have more cats on your island, do they come up more commonly? Yes. Because you're reducing the number of cats that you can find on mystery islands because you can't find your neighbors there. So if you have an island of 10 cats, that 1 in 805 chance turns to 13 times 35 turns into a 1 in 455 chance. So you're essentially like cutting your odds in half, which is great. Or doubling your odds. You're essentially doubling your odds of finding a cat. Goodbye, Vesta. Great math, thank you. What if neither of them are in my queue? Possible technically, but not possible for me. My queue is 100% full because I haven't autofilled since February, March, something like that. I don't remember when Mira came to my island. No more villager hunts after this. Who said that? This is technically the all villager hunt, yes. Unless we find Rosie. Then it's just more confusion. But even then, that would probably mean that Stinky's in my queue, so. We did find Freckles, yeah! Now we just need Stinky, and we'll be good. And that is Tex. How do you know who's in your queue? You do not. Unless you autofill all the people in your queue, then you just get more in your queue anyway, so that kind of doesn't work. Or you do what I do, and you try to find every single villager except the 4 in your queue. Which I do not recommend because it's a long time. And then once you know who's in your queue, you can never autofill. Because the second you autofill, the second your queue goes ha 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 and spits out who it has and adds new people in. Wish Nintendo would make it so you can only find a villager once until you've seen all the other ones. That works that way in the campsite. Just doesn't work that way at Mystery Islands. Also, I do not recommend Data's a lot of work. Yes. Oh. No. Ending the all villager hunt on a cat, I guess. Barreled. Their names are so similar and so different, and I hate it. Hey, Pink. Yeah, only one villager left. Hello, Brooklyn. I love that as you say you can never autofill, you're already planning on autofilling. Yeah. Because now I have to guarantee that that's how the move-in queue works. By scrambling it up. Science. I'm doing scientific research here, guys. On a video game that someone created the code for. And I could probably, in the real world, just ask them. But this is not the real world. We are in a simulation of Animal Crossing, and I can't ask them. I don't know them. Nor would they probably tell me. So, science. Ladder Island! Feet. This is ham-free. Yeah. Such a, an old man. I don't know why. He just reminds me of an old man. Maybe it's his shirt. Oh, yeah. I've definitely been pressing it, but it's not working. Hold on. It does that when I, click into chat sometimes. It's the shirt. Definitely. I suppose it's technically reverse engineering. Yeah, just a really long way to go up about it. That's all. If one of my mods wants to put my Nook Mall ticket video in chat. For those of you asking how YouTubers always have a ton of tickets and how I have so many Nook points to get these tickets. Don't actually use Nook points to get the ticket. Can I help you do your hair? Yeah, sure. I'll get right on that. I'm bad enough with my own hair. Couldn't do someone else's. Goodness gracious. Becca better get muted. She's got, the next island. Not this one, but the one after. Dodo traveling so fast, Soup. We went 3 tickets. We sure did. Prince... I think? Yep. Yeah, Tosefi got fired, so we replaced him with Data Egg. Data Egg's so much better. Who needs Tosefi? We got Data Egg. How long do I have to wait to find my dreamie if they previously showed up at your campsite and you didn't get them? If you're looking at your campsite, like if you're doing campsite hunting, you have to go through all 391 villagers before you get back to your villager again. If you're doing villager hunting on islands like this, it doesn't matter if they're in your campsite or not. You'll be able to find them as long as they're not in your queue. Thanks, Nocturnal. Dude, if this is Stinky, that's gonna be crazy. Did she say, oh, well, it's Mouse. Never mind. Doesn't matter what she said, she's wrong. Yeah, goodbye. Limburg. Come here, Becca. There you go. Have fun. No, we fired Tosefi. Horrible. Just kept logging everything as bubbles. Just trolled the whole time. So now we got Data Egg. Data Egg better. How do you feel about spending so much time looking for one villager? Knowing, I don't make this is not what I make my money off of. I maybe make like $15 off a stream. My videos are what makes my money. But yeah, this is literally just for fun. I mean, besides donations, sometimes people are super generous, and I'm very grateful for that. I actually fired Tosefi? Of course, Data Egg. Data Egg wings every time. Bye, Tosefi. Don't need you. But yeah, I'll still be streaming at 50 years old if the plan keeps going. I don't know, maybe. If plan stays true, sure. I remember back in the day when 30 was like old for YouTubers. You're like, wow, you're 30 and you're on YouTube doing videos? Like, go get a life. And now that we've all grown up, we're all 30. And it's like, oh, okay, I get it now. Where is this villager? Quilson! You gotta do that, huh? That's Quilson, not Derwin, right? Derwin's blue. Yeah, that's Quilson. YouTube is my job, yeah. Streaming at 50, still hunting for Rosie. Why was he fired? He wasn't actually fired. Data Egg is Tosefi. I was just joking. But yeah, technically I am 29. I also look like I'm 18, so I guess it kind of works. Dakota, thank you for the 5. Good vibes all the way. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Would I take Matilda if she showed up now? I mean, technically I would. I'd be very confused, but yeah, because she would be the last new villager that we see, but she won't show up. There's no way. I was really expecting to see Matilda after I said that, but I'm not seeing anyone. Why are they all hiding? Did I pass them? Oh, it's Pudge. Kind of blended in. When do I think the AC Direct will happen? I'm thinking in 2 weeks. Well, actually, God, I'm torn between 2 weeks and the end of October. Because the stuff doesn't come out until November, I'm wondering how long of a gap they're gonna give us from announcement to release. Because usually with Animal Crossing stuff, what, like max 3 days from update trailer to release? I guess it depends how much they show us, what they're showing us, and when they're implementing it all. But I'm gonna put together like a whole direct predictions video and just have it ready for whenever Nintendo announces the direct's gonna happen, and then I'll just drop the video, I guess. I'm so excited for the your reaction to the last one was so good. Scoot. I like stinky. Stinky. Come on, game. Say it with me, game. Stinky. Panty boy. Let's not call him that. Underboy. Undie boy. There we go. I like that better. Superhero boy. Oh no, superheroes wear their underpants on the outside, not on their head. Stanky boy. Alright, I like that one. Getting a lot of small green characters. Amber, thank you for the $9.99. Thank you. Not even a message. What? Thank you. Underoos. Hello, Brandon. Right, Emma? Captain Underpants. True. How many tickets do we have left? Infinite. We have infinite tickets to find this one cat. Could you imagine if this was a stinky hunt? I'd be getting sweaty. Leopold, goodbye. But whether or not he was in the queue. It was not. I don't think. Murky mids. Maybe. Oh wait, yes it was. Yes, I think it was. Stinky vibes? Guys, can I get some poop in chat for Stinky, please? Well, that was a letdown. I'm sorry, Becca. Welcome back. Hello, Peter. Oh no. Sorry, mods, you can look away. We're never gonna be... Tangy. Could you just be Stinky, please? It's really hard not to take you right now. Please. Just be Stinky. Guys, Tangy likes poop. It's confirmed. Cora, not that long ago. I don't like poop. Shoot, I did say that like an hour ago, didn't I? Alright, girl, thank you for the 99 cents. Thank you. I mean, we're never gonna hunt for Stinky, so we need to spam that poop in chat, right? What else is stinky? Boiled eggs. Broccoli. Broccoli can be pretty stinky, especially if it's on the way out. You are less than 10 minutes off. Upsetting. Whatever you think, add like 6 minutes to it, Becca, and you'll probably be good. 30 socks. 30 socks can be pretty stinky, yeah. Stinky is the last one we have to find, yeah. Dobby. Cat facts. That was cat number 62 and our second time finding Tangy. It has been exactly 35 islands since our last cat, but our average right now is every 42.5 islands we find a cat. Oh, durians, true. You were so nice with Freckles game. Just one more, please. Just Stinky. That's all I ask of you. I will not ask anything else during August 20th, 2021 ever again. And the second you give a Stinky, the second you can get to August 21st, 2021. Crazy. Insanely crazy. Just do it. Just give us Stinky. And you can move on with your life. For now. I'll be back. On the right ticket. I'm not. I thought that was Tabby and I was gonna have a fit, but it's Kevin Bacon, so we're fine. Yes, Stinky's the only one left. The last villager left to find, unless Rosie decides that she's not in my queue and Stinky's been there the whole time. Let's say Rosie's in my move-in queue. Do you have an open plot and hope she moves in, or hunt for a different villager? Personally, I would hunt for a different villager because I want to know who's in my queue, so I'm not doing this all the time, and I'm not dropping 2,700 tickets on a hunt just to find one villager who ends up being in my queue the whole time. But if you do not have unlimited access to Nook Mile tickets, I suggest autofilling then, yeah. If you really want Rosie. Rachel, thank you for the 2 and the heart. Thank you, thank you. Or hearts. 2 euros, 2 hearts. €1 per heart, pretty good deal. Am I dressed as Brewster? I'm dressed as the girl in the Brewster tees. All in. You dropped 2,700 on a villager that wasn't in your queue. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. With that being said, I did choose a cat, so that's on me. But yeah, I get what you're saying. But this hunt wouldn't have happened if I knew for sure Rosie was in the queue. Would have picked another cat, but it wouldn't have been Rosie. Yeah, I'm wondering if they are gonna put another room in the museum, because the cafe, originally when it was data mined, it was supposed to be a standalone building. It wasn't gonna be in the museum. According to the code anyway, that was like what was interpreted. So they definitely didn't originally have plans, I think, to put anything on the other side of the museum, because the cafe never would have been there. But maybe they did. But I'm curious if they're going to, or if they're just gonna leave that spot empty. But it's gonna look empty now that we have a door on the other side, I think. It's gonna feel like something should be there. Rattle. Perhaps they monitored player feedback. I mean, if they added it last year, like they were gonna add it, people's islands wouldn't have been crazily decorated. I mean, some people would have. But I think the majority of us would have had room to put the cafe on our islands. And I believe that's the whole reason it's in the museum, is so that we don't mess up our beautiful islands. A year and a half after playing. Leah, thank you for the £2. Your stream helps me to focus. Thank you. Thank you. And you're very welcome. I'm glad I could help. What do I think should be there? Gracie Grace, although I would say it'd be weird for her to go into a museum, but I feel like she would think her furniture is such a work of art that it belongs in a museum, so it kind of fits. A lot of people say an observatory. I will probably refrain from drawing constellations if that's the case, because the sky's just too pretty and it doesn't need my crappy art to like taint it any more than it should be. Katrina is another option. Although, again, it wouldn't make complete sense, but could still work. Leonardo DiCaprio. Gracie would think she herself belongs in the museum because she's a work of art. See? It works so well, doesn't it? Oh yeah, the gift shop. But what would go in the gift shop? Silver tools? We all have gold ones. just extra furniture, I guess. Like display cases and stuff. Hello, Cersei. Silver tools. That was like the main focus of the museum shop in New Leaf. It was the way you got your silver tools before you could get your gold tools. But they also sold things like pedestals and glass cases and stuff that you could put things in. They probably won't add another plot. I think with the Switch's frame rate limits, and again, the same reason that the standalone cafe isn't a thing. They don't want to mess up our islands any more than they already do. I don't know, they don't really mess up our islands anyway, but you know what I mean. They don't want to mess up our islands at all. Goodbye, cilantro. Oh, gemstones. Gemstones coming back would be nice. Especially with all the customization options in this game. That'd be cool. An auditorium where villager would perform plays. So like Dr. Shrunk. If we didn't get reactions from villagers, I would say heck yeah. But there's no reason for Dr. Shrunk in this game. Except to just tell us great jokes. Do you think they'll update more after the next one? That's a very good question. My gut says no. Minus furniture stuff that they normally do for the holidays, because technically we haven't experienced like the winter and spring holidays with well, minus like Bunny Day. Anything before Bunny Day. We haven't gotten new furniture for those. So they'll probably do that, but I'd be surprised if they did another huge update that wasn't DLC. Goodbye, Brofina. Maybe they could put a postal service in the museum because I just miss the birds. We're missing Stinky. Just Stinky and Rosie, but like just Stinky. If they have another huge update, it'll take at least a year to develop, yeah. Which makes me think that if they don't have something already done, or at least like in the books to be like, to be done, that they're probably not gonna add anything else. They said 2 to 3 years, and we're coming up on the... Well, they didn't say 2 to 3 years. Wait, did they? They said maybe. They were very vague. Because they were unsure. The 2 years... 2 years is a long time to update for Nintendo, I feel like. That's more than just patches. Like, Splatoon's the only thing really getting updates. But the updates are just, like, patches to weapons. Goodbye, Rory! Kante, thank you for the 2. What's the best villager in the game? I like Fauna, but that is obviously subjective to everyone. 2 to 3 years of that's a mistranslation. Yeah. I thought at first I remembered them saying a couple years, like that vague. And then people were saying like 3 years, and I was like, where did they get 3 years? And then I went back to like the original interview, and obviously it was in Japanese, but they were vague. They were very vague because they didn't know either. And the pandemic 100% messed with the timelines. Rooster was literally data mined over a year ago. Was data mined literally over a year ago is how I meant to say that. But that still works the same way. Anyway. Welcome back, Remy. Hey, Dan. You know, even if you find Stinky and take him, he's one villager photo that you can get now instead of hunting for him later on. Exactly. Goodbye, Alfonso. How long do you think this hunt will go? Literally any ticket it could end. And I expect it to end any ticket now. And will I do another hunt soon after? Yes and no. I'll do another hunt. But I'm gonna need a little bit of normal streaming schedule before I get back into it. Hello, Rad, thank you for the 3 months. Without a realist view, what update would I want? Everything. Just everything. I want farming and cooking. I mean, we have pumpkins. We're already halfway there, so I don't know if that's super realist, but I would want farming and cooking. I would want like all the things that we're just missing from New Leaf, like the extra fruit and the mini games and the online island. Goodbye, Naomi. See, all of these, I can't not like put myself into a realist view, or at least some kind of like hypothesis based on past games and stuff. But villager requests is like my #1 want to come back. Like, they ask for things, but they don't ask for things. Like, you can't ask them for things all the time like we could in especially the original Animal Crossing. That made it so there was always something to do. I just ran around talking to my neighbors and I actually like attached myself to them. Don't do that in this game. I don't pay attention to them. They have a thought bubble. I really don't think anything about it. If it hasn't been 15 days since I moved in a new villager, like, I just kind of ignore them. They're just like pretty Barbies on my island. I don't pay attention to them. Hello, Alan. Unrealistically, make this an MMO. MMO Animal Crossing. By Axel. We all have like a central town that we go to, or multiple towns that we go to. We build our houses like on this actual map. You have to run around the world looking for resources, going to different ponds to fish for different fish. Kill sea bass to level up. Exactly. That's one way to kill everyone's Switch. Shh, it's okay, we don't have to worry. We're talking unrealistic expectations here. And then, of course, you can't do that forever, right? There has to be some kind of like reset system to get you to keep playing. So like once every like 2 or 3 months, everyone could just raid everyone else's house and destroy their house, take their stuff. You know, the works. And then you have to start over and build back up. Or you protect the crap out of your house with a bunch of bubbles on the outside. No one's gonna want to touch that. There's too many hippos in the way. Goodbye, Harry. Animal Crossing survive. Kidnap villagers? Oh, that's amazing! You go to someone's like little town and you steal their dreamy. Oh, that'd be hilarious. And then that's like the main thing is that's villager hunting, is literally going to like steal their dreamies back. Oh, that would be great. Tom Nook being an actual loan shark, yeah. Yeah, they could give Tom Nook some good quests too. All the Judys and Raymonds are gone. Yeah, there's only like 3 of each villager, so you have to, like on each server, so you have to, you know, really protect the dreamies. Can you bring villagers to people? Show up to Ukana with bubbles instead of eggs? I would be so upset. Goodbye, Allie. I'm doing a math problem and for some reason the fake person's name here is Zelda. That was either a really old guy referring to, there's a writer's wife that's name is Zelda, who the Zelda series is named after, right? It's either a reference to like the actual wife, or it is another old dude trying to relate to the younger generation by putting things like Zelda and K-pop and PewDiePie in textbooks so that it makes you feel like you're more engaged, but it really does not. Yes, Scott Fitzgerald. F. Scott Fitzgerald. Thank you, thank you. I feel like Zelda isn't a very uncommon name, though. I feel like it was back in the day, but now not so much. But maybe I'm wrong. There can't be that many Zeldas in the world. Especially now, actually. Wouldn't name their kid after a video game. Robin Williams. Okay. I take it back. Thought of one immediately. Goodbye. This is Delhi. Delhi is brown ears. Yeah. Delhi brown ears, Monty blue ears. Gotta remember that. If PewDiePie's gonna show up in my college textbook, I'm gonna flip. I feel like I always see a picture online of like, look who's in my textbook. And it's like PewDiePie or like Markiplier or something. Hello, Cass. Aunt Zelda from Sabrina the Teenage Witch. Okay, true, fair. I mean, have you personally met anyone named Zelda? Someone said their therapist's name was Zelda. But I feel like most of us haven't. Exactly, colorful. You know a lot of Zeldas? Really? Have you met Zelda Fitzgerald personally, Christina? So. You have a cat named Zelda. Animals don't count. Talking people. Very few of us have met a real person named Zelda in real life. I'm willing to bet. Also, someone named their kid Leaf from Animal Crossing. Now on an Animal Crossing MMO? Yes, I could imagine making villagers craft and help raid other islands. Oh, that would be amazing. Hello, Patrick. I met a Zelda for the first time in my life on a Friday. Leaf from Animal Crossing is just a mouthful. We'll take that kid forever to learn how to spell their name. Ah, Becca. Alright. Okay, I thought you were making a real joke and you made a dad joke, and I'm real close to timing you out, but I'll be nice. But yeah, definitely. You can take 7 laps for that. How's that? Was I in the supermarket last week? No. Hello, Neko. Kyle. Leaf is legit a Norwegian name. Yeah, Leif Erikson. Thanks, Clay. Zelda is a great restaurant on the beach. Oh, really? In California? Huh. I'd probably go there. If I walked by a restaurant named Zelda, I'd be in there in a heartbeat. You're gonna name your kid off after your favorite Zelda character, Tingle. Mm-hmm. They won't be upset with you at all. Thanks, Lola. The characters in the English version have much cooler names. I hear that the Japanese ones, for the most part, are like just strictly translations of like words. Chris, thank you for the 19.99. Not translations. What am I thinking of? Like, I can't remember which animal it is. But like, Lolly, obviously Lolly's name isn't Gray Cat, but it would be like if Lolly's name was Gray Cat in Japanese. Happy August 20th again! Hopefully this is the last date, Chris. We can all hope. Any ticket now. Any ticket now will be the ticket. Lolly was 2,716 tickets. I know Audie is Monica in Japanese, and you have a habit of calling her that. It's funny. Ah, Hazel. Goodbye. No, that's not Hazel. That's Pecan. God, I mess. Hazel, Pecan, Sally, Callie. I'll mess them all up every time. Hello? Do I have to fire you, Data Egg? Come on. I want to fire you too. It's hard to find data people. Let's get to 2717 just to make it longer, but that's more of a mouthful. Why not 2715? Try me. It's incredible these dodos haven't banned you from flying yet. It's almost like they enjoy working. It's crazy, right? Who would enjoy working? Filling out paperwork anytime wants to fly. Anytime anyone wants to fly. Especially when I do it 2,654 times in one day. If it's anything like firing Tisafi, you'll just come back under a new name. True. Bob! Why can't you be Stinky? Why? Why don't you have underpants on your head? Please. Please. Just put underpants on your head. Please. Is the hunt ending after you find the other 4 villagers that aren't Rosie? There's only 1 villager left to find that is possible to find. The other 3 villagers besides Rosie are in my move-in queue and therefore will not show up on Mystery Islands. You do the zoom in thing by double clicking your home button on your controller, but you have to enable it in your settings. What time is it in America? It's about 4 different times. 5:50 for me right now, but I'm on the East Coast. West Coast is 2:50. And then everything in between. Cat facts. Bob was cat number 63, our 3rd Bob, and our 2nd cat of the day. It has been 19 islands since our last cat. That's good. We're averaging at 42 islands. Stinky. Still out there. Katie, thank you for the 2. My cousin is Zelda, and I knew a Leaf in college. Dang. You should get them together and, like, form a new Nintendo company. Goodbye, Midge. Do we know the order of the move-in queue? No, we don't. I'm assuming it goes Matilda, then Vladimir, then either Huck or Rosie. So Rosie could very much be last. I don't know. She's probably not first though. I think Matilda's first. It's just kind of when you pick them up. And because Vladimir and Matilda have been in my move-in queue since the beginning of time, I feel like one of them is first, but I don't know which one. Keith, thank you for the $4.99. Since you're looking for Stinky, you'll probably get Vladimir. I'm curious whose island Vladimir came from. Had to have been a beginning person. I wonder if Drew ever had Vladimir on his island. Cersei, thank you for the 5. Thank you. And a magic dog? Oh no, painting. It's not a wand, it's paintbrush, Cora. You know the difference between those two. Andy? Yeah. Stinky's actually in my basement, that's why he's not showing up. Oh, could you let him out? Be great, thanks. Why does the name still say Rosie Hunt if you're not hunting for a Rosie? To stop confusion. Ironically. If I automatically change the name to Stinky Hunt, I will have 7,000 messages asking me if I ever found Rosie. So, I mean, technically, if we find Rosie, we will take her. It is a Rosie hunt. Unfortunately, it is impossible to find her. My friend did an autofill for her first autofill. It was a villager who moved out of my town 2 months before. Then her second autofill was picked up over a year ago. Ah, so you don't think it matters the order? I wonder if it depends on when it was picked up. Like maybe the game decided to, like maybe that year ago villager was just chilling in your move out void for a long time. And then it just like randomly got picked up by your friend. I wonder if that's how it happens. That's a good point to make. Goodbye, Lily. We have found Freckles, yep. Just got Stinky left. Dude, I hope we can find Stinky today. I really do. We have an hour. 1 hour, and then I have to switch to Splatoon. Game. Please. You would make my day amazing if you just gave us Stinky, please. Thanks, Cass. Appreciate it. How would you know if Rosie's in your queue? Just from data from villager hunting. Otherwise, you don't really know. Drive safe, Seti. Thanks, Becca. Splatoon the Squid Game? Exactly. Better Squid Game, probably. You're literally impressed at my data keeping. Thanks, I do it all myself. Zero help from anyone else. Just me. Me, myself, and a spreadsheet that I totally made. Goodbye, Hamlet. I appreciate it. It's a team effort by a few people to keep track of all the villagers, mainly Data Egg over here. It was just me for a while. And then I think Data Egg saw my spreadsheet and was like, this is unacceptable, and made a much better one. And Data Egg in training, yes. You record data on each hunt? Yep. The only one I haven't finished is the Eric hunt from forever ago. But after the Eric hunt, Data Egg took it over. Started doing it in real time, so I didn't have to go back through and watch the whole stream all over again. Because I can't talk to chat and, like, take accurate data at the same time. It would be all messed up. I'd be giving, like, 20% attention to everything I have to do. And it's hard enough to even, like, answer these questions right. This dialogue's hard. Goodbye, Dizzy, by the way. You have that data now? Oh, you did the Eric hunt? Oh my god. I'll have to add that in. You got Mary's amiibo the other day? Aww. She cute. So cute. Nope, not missing anything. What would you say is your third favorite series after Animal Crossing and Splatoon? So I have like a top 3, but they all share the top spot. And it's Animal Crossing, Splatoon, and the Zelda series. I can't pick which one of them I like the best. Thankfully, Nintendo spaces them out quite a bit, so that I am pretty much only playing one of those games at a time. Or I should say dedicating myself to one of those games at a time. Melba. The worst game I've ever played? That I've like paid for, I'm gonna assume. And not just like a free Flash game. Oh god. Honestly, I do a lot of research before I buy a game. Especially if it's not from Nintendo. Nintendo, I can trust the quality for the most part. Even if maybe the mechanics are lacking a little bit, you're still gonna have a good time for at least your money's worth. Worst game I paid for. I'm gonna take out all of the random Super Nintendo and NES games that we bought before video games were like super popular as well. Like Pool Spot. Alright, I never would buy that nowadays. That game wouldn't be made nowadays. So I'm gonna leave those out too. I gotta think. There's gotta be something on the Wii U or on the Wii that I just did not enjoy. But again, I do buy flip. I do a ton of research before I buy games, so that usually doesn't happen. Give me like 5 days, I'll think of one. Anything on Steam that I bought recently? No, even Steam games, like if it's not something that's like super amazing, I won't buy it. Obviously, Amiibo Festival was the best game you ever played. I'm so hesitant to say Amiibo Festival because there are worse games, and I knew what I was getting myself into when I bought that game. Actually, did I get that as a gift? I might have even gotten that one as a gift. But I was aware. I was aware exactly what the game was. I think they played it, didn't they? At an E3 or something, or... It was exactly what they said it was. So I can't be upset with that. Yes, I did get cool amiibos. That is true. You just came from playing a Pew Pew game? Which Pew Pew game did you play? Hey, 2662. Stinky. Aw, it's Bangle. Why is Amiibo Festival so bad? I think, honestly, if people are comparing it to Mario Party, and I think if they put the mini games in between each turn like they do in Mario Party, it would have been a lot better. But it was just kind of like a lame, lackluster board game. But it was cute still. Did you have that Nintendo Animal Crossing game, the one where everyone meets in a park or something? Talking about Animal Crossing Plaza on the Wii U. That was more of like a Miiverse-esque thing rather than an actual game. It was like we're not coming out with Animal Crossing on the Wii U, so here's this app instead. Hopefully it helps. When did this turn into a stinky hunt? After we found Freckles. Goodbye, Kurt. Rosie's most likely in my move-in queue, and Stinky should be the last new villager that we have to find. So, I'm either finding Rosie or Stinky for the next new villager. Hopefully. Hopefully, could you imagine if it's Huck after all this time? Ugh. I like Rosie over Stinky. That's why I picked Rosie to hunt for instead of Stinky originally. We might reach lolly levels. We're inching up. We're getting close. Oh shoot. We did find Wart Jr. yet. That was a few streams ago now. And the game has to make up for the fact that we didn't find any new villagers one stream. So I have to find 2 today. We already found Freckles, so now we just gotta find Stinky, and then I'll be happy with the game again. Is this the only chill and steady kind of stream, or will there be more of this kind of stream? I mean, it's pretty much how all of my streams are. The reason the lo-fi's in the background is because we got sick of the airplane music. Oh my god. Oh, is this a cat? It's Leonardo DiCaprio. It was so close. It's almost a cat. I got excited and I had to stop talking. Yeah, I don't mind playing things with lo-fi on in the background for sure. It's kind of a cat. Hi, Wolvo. Is A Link to the Past in your top 3 Zelda games? It's definitely the first Zelda game I played, so I think it has to be, right? The top spot is held by Ocarina of Time and Breath of the Wild together, with Majora's Mask as an honorable mention. Because Majora's Mask is amazing, but the time limit on it just makes it frustrating at points where like, oh, I can't go do this because I have to go to the ranch on the 3rd day to the hunt for the aliens, like, and it's just like managing your time, which I guess is a skill we should all have, but I do have the link to the lo-fi playlist. Yeah, I have a Spotify link. If you want something else, too bad. Will I stream Majora's Mask when it comes to NSO? Maybe. Depends what's going on around that time. Is this Sydney? Yeah. What features would you want back from old Animal Crossings the most? I talked about this a little bit ago, but it's the option to ask your villagers if they have a request. That is my #1 want to return. Things like minigames and like online islands, like we had a New Leaf, or like other fruit and stuff, I still want, but if they're gonna add anything from my wish list, I want them to add the ability to ask villagers if they need anything done. It's my favorite thing to do. And I will run around my island. This is why I want an Animal Crossing MMO. I can ask my villagers what they want me to do for them, and then I can run across this crazy huge land, go deliver a Game Boy to someone way up north, and then come all the way back and get a reward for it. I don't know why I just hit plus there. Ma'am, have you considered the amount of CO2 emissions this plane gives off since you started your hunt for Rosie? Oh, I did need to hit plus there. You know, I have not, but I have planted, is there a tree planting thing? I don't think there is. I have picked 3,000 weeds plus. I have planted 300 plus flowers. I have watered 1,000 plus. I've planted more than 30 trees. I have harvested 3,000 trees to help with pollination, probably. These are also all the trees I've planted. And I've planted more than 20 shrubbery. So I think I've more than made up for the emissions that I have caused. Goodbye, Dora. We're ending the stream right before 7 because I have to switch over to Splatoon. More than 30? No way, right? Have you planted 30 trees in your life? I don't think so. You're not Mr. Beast. Team trees? Team 30 trees, you know? That's the Spotify playlist, by the way, for whoever was asking for the music. Are you sure that wasn't Bree or Flo or Sally? Pretty sure. I'm pretty sure that was Dora, yeah. There's no other white mouse without green hair. I bet the plane's electric. No CO2, Tom Nook's an environmentalist. Probably. I wouldn't be surprised. I stream Splatoon on Twitch. Twitch.tv/koramora. You should also check out Wilbo at twitch.tv/wilbos_world. Elmer again? He would stop standing behind the tree. Yeah. Wait. Yeah. How long did it take you to get all the fruit trees? We can see this. We have this data. The next day. The day after launch, I had them all. 321, 320, 321, 321, 320, 320. I had them all. Took me a long time. AKA when you were able to fly for the first time. Yep. I guess technically I could have... Oh yeah. Okay, the apple tree. The apple tree was the first one I planted, which makes sense because it was on the 20th. Such a long time, yes. Crazy. Crazy long time. Aw, shoot. Pressing the wrong buttons. Aw, thanks, Mads. I appreciate it. Glad you like them. You really like this playlist? Good. It's good songs. And they're copyright free, so I like it. It works for me. As someone who doesn't have friends to play online with, I hate that I can't get other fruits in the game without going online. Yeah, they did that for the same reason they have 2 different versions of Pokemon that come out every time. They want people to meet and interact with other people and create a community of players and enjoy the game together. Because honestly, that's the best way to enjoy video games, is with other people. But that's why they do that. Hello, Holly. JK, this isn't 69 yet. Pinky? Ah, Renee. Renee the Rhino. Marie, thank you for the 4 months. Psst, psst, psst. Rosie on 2696? Maybe. 2696? Eh? How do people get friends on Animal Crossing? There's Discord that you can go to, Twitter. Just meet and interact with people. You go to any conventions or something, meet people who play games, and they'll probably play the most popular games like Animal Crossing or Splatoon or Smash or whatever. Facebook groups, another good way. I always forget about Facebook. I'm weird, I prefer to play games by myself. AC is the only game where I will tolerate others because I can get something out of it. Fair. I do hate playing games with randos. I will say that. I much prefer playing games with my IRL friends. The randos can be a pain in the butt. Alright, 2669. Oh, I was so excited. Bye, Bruce. Or force people to, like fellow. I didn't force any of them to play Littlewood, okay? They did that on their own. I just informed them that Littlewood is a fun game and they would probably like it, and I have not heard from them ever since. It's not my fault. Do I use Treasure Islands? Only for specific things, but I have used one, yeah. Play a lot of DBD, and I have no IRL friends who play that game. It's challenging playing with randos. Do my entire, or not my entire friend group, like 5 of my IRL friends, I'm talking too fast, have started playing that game. And they will only play when 3 other people are on because they hate randos so much. It's so much easier when you're like actively communicating with other people too. I think that helps a lot. Peanut. What do you like most about each of the Animal Crossing games, and what's your least favorite part of each game? Oh, the original, I like everything about it, honestly. I don't really hate anything too much. Hindsight, maybe some of the mechanics are a little bit better, like bigger pockets, better storage. I never really played Wild World, but I can tell you the fact that 4 people living in one house, not fun, probably. City Folk was cool. I liked the city. I hated Gulliver in City Folk. The fact that they made him an alien. Like, I get it. They wanted to, like, have another use for the slingshot. I didn't like it. I'm glad he returned back to his ocean ways. New Leaf. I liked Main Street. Kind of for the same reasons I like the city. I feel like the city had a much better, like, atmosphere, though. Oh, New Leaf. I loved Street Pass. Street Pass is really cool. And then, like, Dreams and stuff. By Sylvia. What I didn't like about New Leaf was that it just made me want to place furniture outside. Even more so than previous games did. And then New Horizons was like, here, place furniture outside. And then what I don't like about New Horizons is that it came out at a time when they can't really work on the game so well. Oh, the grass. That's right. City Folk sucked with the grass. Okay, I forgot about that. This is when I discovered that I had to use paths to stop everyone from running around. Because that's like the whole point, is to like run all around your island and like catch bugs or look for fossils or gyroids or go fishing or whatever. City Folk, I literally had a desert by the end of it. Digby was like the gateway to the Street Pass side, and anyone you passed in real life with your 3DS and their 3DS, if you two passed each other, like walking or whatever, their house would like teleport to your like Digby area, and you could see their house and how they decorated and stuff. It's really cool. But you could also see who lived around you. Crasher again. Oh my god, it's like the 3rd time he showed up today. Hey Emily. You prefer New Horizons over New Leaf as well? New Leaf couldn't keep my attention as much. People keep saying they like New Leaf better, which is fine. But I'm so curious if they were to go back to New Leaf, if it would have the same amount of hours that New Horizons does. Mine definitely doesn't. I'd have to go look at how many hours I have on the game, and it's like split between 2 3DSs. Because one 3DS kind of died and I can't use cartridges on it anymore. So I had to like switch to another DS and like island transfer everything. Or not island transfer, but account transfer everything to the new 3DS. So yeah. Are there any other missing NPCs missing from New Horizons? Wendell, Phineas, Gracie, Tortimer, Cornimer. I always forget his name, but the guy, there was like a little elf dude that basically lived in the wishing well. When you got a perfect town, he would show up. Captain, of course. There's a lot. The Pelicans, the police, yeah. Goodbye, Stella. Harriet, as much as I miss her, I'm really glad I don't have to spend 3,000 bells anytime I want to get my hair done and have it be closed. I just went recently to go get pictures of Brewster for a Brewster video. And of course I haven't played in a while, so I had bedhead. And I had to first put a time where Harriet was open, so I had to time travel. Second, got all the way to Harriet's and realized I only had 2,000 bells in my pocket, so I had to run to the ATM and run back. And third, I had to look up a hair guide to get hair, and I did it wrong. So I like the way, as much as I miss Harriet as a character, I like the way that we customize our character now. The fire thing doesn't work, unfortunately. But please don't spam. Thanks, Ryan. Ricky. The fire things sometimes make you feel better. It does. Sometimes it does make me feel a lot better. Especially when it's raining. And I just turn out their fire. So they can't stay warm. We've ran into 2 cats this stream. Yeah, Tangy and Bob. No Stinky yet, though. Would have been cool to redeem Nook Miles for hairstyles that arrive in a letter from Harriet. It's true, that would have been cool. For some reason, I always think of, like, the reasons people would complain. And then they'd be like, oh, you're, like, I don't know, purchase locking some hairstyles and I don't know. I feel like people would have complained. But I guess they technically did lock them behind Nook Miles, because you did have to unlock them to be able to use them with Nook Miles. So maybe not. Maybe people wouldn't have complained. Maybe I don't give people enough of a chance. How's that? There should not be a campsite queue. You should be able to find everyone in your campsite. Goodbye, Vesta. The only thing the campsite does is prefers villagers that you don't have the personality of. So if you don't have any peppies on your island, they're gonna probably throw a peppy into your campsite. The villager, whether or not a villager is in your campsite is decided at the beginning of the day. It's not like something that's chilling there and waiting. It RNGs it at the beginning of the day. Do I have any other hobbies besides gaming and content creating? I read sometimes. The question is, do I have time for any other hobbies besides gaming and content creating? And the answer to that is no. I guess reading. Rough. I like to do puzzles every now and then. Like once a year, I guess. Probably do a puzzle. Cooking. It's more of a survival thing than a hobby, but I enjoy cooking, so maybe. Mamma mia, pasta power. Dang, that's some power. What kind of stuff do I read? Most things. Not specific with like the books I read or the TV shows I watch. I don't have like a specific genre or theme. If it's good, I'll read it. If it's bad, I'll stop. And most of the time I finish the book anyway because I have this weird thing where I like can't quit. think that's why I play games until, like, I die. Because they never technically finish. Like, I still play the original Animal Crossing. I can't stop. Not because it sucks and I want to quit, but because I can't quit. Bye, Renee. I'm not a mom, no. Life too short to finish a bad book? Maybe it gets better at the end, though. Maybe it's got a cool twist. I finished all of my school books, like my lit books. Read them all to the end. Hated it, but I did it. Ethan Frome is the worst book in the world. I don't care the undertones. I hated it. But I read the whole thing. But I can't say I hate something if I don't, like, see it out to the end. Unless it's like a 900 episode anime series. But I'll still end up watching all 900 episodes. We visited 9,357 islands and all the hunts. She's good at not quitting. Yeah. Sometimes the school books were good, sometimes. We read My Sister's Keeper my junior year. I think that was the best book I ever read in school. For, like, a school thing. That, like, a teacher picked and was in the curriculum. Goodbye, coach. Literally, people were, like, finishing that book early. Like, we were halfway through however many weeks we were spending on that book, and, like, 50% of the class was done reading it already. The race to Stinky or 10K is on. Goodness gracious. Welcome back, Colorful. You find that Money Rock Island has no good villagers? I agree. It's only a handful of times it's got someone cool on, but... $10K laps for Becca, is that what we're doing? You hated Catcher in the Rye? I feel like that was one of the better ones I read. Oh, the Everest one. That was a good one too. Who made me read that? What grade was that in? That must have been high school. Into the Air? Is that what it was? Into Thin Air? That one was good too. Rafina, but tragic because it was like based off real life. But it was a good, he was written well. Yep, that's the one, Jen, that's the one. John Krakauer? Krakauer? I don't even know. Read it up, Abby. What up? Hello, Adam. Best island for dreamies is Bamboo. Seems to be the one. That's where I found Lolly. I found Diaper Duck on Ladder Island. That was cool. Loved you some Shakespeare. I feel like Shakespeare, like Romeo and Juliet and stuff, they would have been good books if I wasn't spoiled from like the age of 5. And Hamlet was just Lion King. Like, I knew all the stories, so I didn't enjoy them as much. I feel like they would have been good otherwise, and I think that's why he was so successful back in the day. So he actually had, like, twists. Elmer, again. Can you guys just, like, show up stinky? What's going on? Just make him appear. Make him turn up. I have log steaks. Thank goodness, because they're beautiful. Something tells me Rosie might be at Hybrid Island. She might. Maybe that's where she's been hanging out. Hello, Yago! I did not read Fahrenheit 451, no. That's, firefighter book, right? Will I ever, or did I ever play Super Monkey Ball? Of course. Of course. I probably won't buy the new one, though. But, if yes, 100%. Played a bunch of it. It's not a firefighter book. Okay, cool. I am excited for the Kirby game. We have a long way to wait, but it looks like it's a lot of fun. Hopefully it's a little bit lengthy. I don't want just like a 10-hour Kirby game. I want like 30 to 40 hours at least. That would be nice. I don't think I'm gonna get through 30 tickets here, but we'll get through what we can. Probably just 20 more. I actually never played Nintendogs, but I did play Pets with the Z, and I had a grand old time with that, and I don't know why I did. There's like nothing to it. It was really cool to see the puppies come out with like the different fur colors on them. A long Kirby game would be amazing. Normally you can 100% a Kirby game in one sitting. Yeah, I don't want to 100% it like immediately. Kirby and Yoshi are great games. They never last long enough. Oh, Spyro is fun. I don't know if that's just because I grew up with it or if they're actually fun games, but I like them a lot. I watched a documentary on the genetics behind the Pets game, and it was much more intense than they looked. I believe it. They were crazy. The fur colors were insane. Cousteau. Wow, that was hard. Spyro's definitely a nostalgic good, for sure. I think it's so good because it was one of like the few 3D adventure games back in the day. You could like fly, and there's just a bunch of collectibles you had to get, and 100%ing it was like totally possible, and like a bunch of the mini games, like the skateboarding mini game. I have like the Spyro trilogy thing that came out on the Switch. I just haven't played it yet. Hello, Stephanie. Ah, I've been doing so bad at the dialogue today. I have no idea what my first video game ever was. I was too young to remember. Yes, I played Luigi's Mansion. Am I gonna play Metroid Dread eventually? I probably won't pick it up day one, because there's so many things coming out, and while I'm gonna get Metroid, there are other things I'd rather get day one. But I will play Metroid Dread at some point, for sure. Sydney, it's probably a game that's gonna be shared between like me, my brother, Drew, so we'll get like just one game and pass it around. So, no, Rosie's not here yet, unfortunately. We only have one more villager left to find, and I don't think it's gonna be Rosie. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be Stinky. How do you set up Medio Nook? It's so hard to get the seed. Just keep trying. I used meteor showers. That seems to be the easiest way to do it, but keep trying. When in doubt, leave it out. Hi Roxy, welcome back. Rainbows, auroras are really good too. I think auroras you need to, rainbows you probably need to know the hour for too though. Yeah. Stella, guys, go home. Bring Stinky out for us, please. Hello, Deanna. How many islands ago was the last new villager? 40? Something like that. Stinky! Stinky! Yes, we're closing in on lolly numbers. So sad. So sad. Marina, of course. Remind me of Hey Arnold's best friend. Stinky. Forgot about that. I just rewatched that entire series too. I played like one Jack and Daxter game. Like a friend had it or something. My grandmother. Played a little bit more Ratchet and Clank though. Inky, stinky, rinkety doo. Where the heck are you? So thank you for the 25 months. It's been 2 years. What? So wow, these 2 years have really flown by. That's crazy, Sora. I did watch the Hey Arnold movie, yeah. It was cute. I'm so glad we finally figured out Arnold's last name. And they said it the entire time. It's great. It's a great way to like incorporate it into the movie. I liked it. Bongo. What made me want to hunt for Rosie? Rosie and Olivia were the 2 cats I did not find during the lolly hunt. And I wanted. Excuse me, I wanted one of them. And I picked Rosie over Olivia, and that was a mistake. I did see the Teenager Rugrats series. Wasn't a huge fan, but I watched it. The hunt's going. Trail Cat, how's your day? Hey, Cal. I'm good, Bex. How you doing? Oh, is it lagging? My stream's fine. My health is okay. I'm gonna go ahead and still blame YouTube anyway. Oh, yep, there it goes for me. Are we back? We're back. We're not back? Streamlabs isn't giving me any errors, but YouTube is giving me errors. Hello? Let me refresh this. See if it still gives me the error. Reloading fixed it? Fine for you? This is YouTube's fault. Dude, it's Stinky. Stinky is messing up the internet. I blame him. I feel like it's somehow worse after refreshing. Working for some people, but not others. It's real laggy on my side. Maybe I'll just end it here for today. Yeah, I just got another